Good morning, Union Church. This is Noel Eason of UCM News Network. I'm reporting live from the outskirts of Bethlehem. An unusual phenomenon has been drawing quite a bit of attention from not just the people of the city of David, but also from distant lands. We are referring to the spectacular heavenly body that is shining bright over the hillside of this little town. It would ordinarily be called a star, but there is nothing ordinary about this one. It is, in fact, extraordinary, larger and brighter than all other stars. No one has been able to explain its sudden appearance, but we have three men here who have traveled from faraway countries, and they may have some answers for us. Good evening, Your Highness, and thank you for joining us.
Not Your Highness, please. Melcher will do. And these are my colleagues, Balthasar and Gaspar.
We are not kings, as some people think. We are Magi.
Magi is a collective noun for magus, which is something like a cross between a priest, a wizard, maybe a magician, or a wise man.
Well, we are considered experts in our fields of knowledge. Our particular expertise is in astrology and astronomy, but we study the heavens.
So, in short, you study stars.
Yes, we do. And that's why we are here. Gaspar came all the way from India, Balthasar is from Arabia, and I am from Persia.
So we have three magi coming together from three different countries so far from each other. How did you arrange that?
We did not arrange anything. I saw the star from my home, followed it as it traveled the sky, and compared my observations with the ancient writings.
As did I.
And I. And we, all three of us, came to the conclusion that the star was a signal of something momentous that was about to happen. Something so significant that it would change the world forever.
I even found some records saying the star would herald the birth of a king so great that every knee would bow and every tongue would acknowledge him as a sovereign lord.
So I decided to follow the star to wherever, whatever, or whomever it would lead.
Well, as did I.
Me too.
And so how did you come about to meeting these other two?
Oh, I met Gaspar and Balthasar quite by chance at the banks of Lake Gennesaret. Over dinner, we discovered we were following the same star and looking for the same thing.
Though at this point, we were not sure yet whether it was an earth-shattering event or the birth of the king of all the kings.
But we learned that for sure at the palace of King Herod.
King Herod, as in Herod the Great, the king of Judea.
Yeah.
How did that come
Because
about?
we all thought that the best place to look for a king would be at the royal palace. So we bought an audience, King Herod.
That was a big mistake. Not the wisest decision for three supposedly wise men.
And His Majesty didn't seem happy about our looking for a king other than him.
Especially when his advisors dug up the prophecy from a book they called Micah. What was it that said again?
Well, it said like, "But you, O Bethlehem, from you shall come forth for me one who is to be ruler in Israel, whose origin is from old and ancient days."
So that's when you knew that you were looking for a king.
And when we knew we were on the right track, Bethlehem was just a few miles south of Jerusalem. So,
And King Herod became friendlier after that and even asked us to come back and tell him if and when we found the king so that he also could pay his respects. But frankly, I didn't feel very good about that. Who knows what Herod might do if someone threatens his power? So, after we found him, we all decided to skip Jerusalem altogether.
You found him.
Of course we did.
It wasn't where we expected to it though.
And it wasn't what we expected either.
we found him in a stable, lying in a manger, among cows and sheep, in such some humble setting. And yet
he had a look about him which was undeniably special.
And he brought out feelings of wonder and awe I had not felt in a long time. And we knew then he was the prophesied King of Kings. And everything we had seen and everything we had read and everything we'd studied, they all led to him.
Yes, we found our answer under the star.
A babe who will be king.
Are you crying?
No. I'm just allergic to pollen.
Well, my friend, now we must return to our homes and tell the world of what we have seen here.
And we must bid you farewell. King Herod will not be pleased that we chose not to tell him about what we found here.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. Well, there you have it, folks. The three Magi, Melchor, Gaspar, and Balthazar, who have come to the end of their quest and come away with answers to their questions, as I have come away with answers to mine. He is here, the Messiah, and his name is Jesus. This is Noel Eason, UCM News Network field correspondent, turning you over to Union Church.